Depends.
Leave hypotheticals in the subreddit, guys, and I'll give an answer. Usually it's a depends.
What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. It's that time of week again. We're going to react to the greatest subreddit on the internet, r/Attorney Tom. Let's jump right into it. Top, sort by week. Let's go. That's a nice loophole. So is it really a loophole? I don't know. It depends. It's going to depend on how the law is written. For instance, if the law specifically enumerates bicyclists or bicycles, saying, you know, hey, if it's a red light, you can walk across your bicycle. This is not a bicycle. It just depends. It depends. But this doesn't look like America. This looks like Britain. And, you know, this might be like a felony in Britain. Let's see what the comments say. He's a bean, and you cannot charge a bean for a crime. Wait, is this Mr. Bean? Dude, Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. He's a freaking beast. You can't charge Mr. Bean. Just posting this so Tom has a stroke. I'm calling cap. This has to be a movie. This has to be a movie or a stunt. There's just no way a wrecking ball crew would be allowed to swing their wrecking ball with an open street right there. If this is not a stunt, the driver needs to hire a lawyer and sue the absolute hell out of this company. It's got to be a setup. It's got to be a stunt. I hope so. I don't know. You can't tell if this is deepfaked or not. You're making me represent someone with a catastrophic injury. You won't like me when I represent someone with a catastrophic injury. You know, this is obviously a Hulk reference. And you know what's funny is y'all see Attorney Tom, the YouTuber. Sometimes Attorney Tom, the attorney, you got to get aggressive. You got to get aggressive. You got to get mad. You have to advocate for your clients. So, you know, sometimes things get heated between lawyers. It's just part of the job. But I'm glad the subreddit noticed I have been working out lately. Look at this. Woo!
Yeah, baby!
Oh, look at that form!
Man, shut.
Could they get in trouble for this? Like if someone used this company to clean a car that they use to move a body. We don't ask questions. We just get the job done. So this is actually a good question. So like if somebody came to the car washer and was like, hi, I would like a car wash, please. Sure, no problem. Yeah, I really need a deep clean because, you know, I killed somebody and I transported their body in the back of my car. Did you just say you killed someone and then transported their body in the back of your car? Yeah, I murdered them. It's not a big deal. Just forget about it. Just clean the car. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Come on, man. Please. The police are after me. Yeah, okay, I'll clean your car. No big deal. In a situation like that, you could totally be an accomplice after the fact. Accomplice after the fact. You helped somebody who you knew committed a crime get away with said crime. So it depends. Story time. A child almost drops a fragile item and I take it away from them. The kid starts crying. The parents start screaming at me for upsetting their child. Do I legally have permission to drop kick the parents? No. This kid will drop kick you. You know, I kind of feel embarrassed for doing push-ups earlier because this kid is definitely more jacked than me. Look at that form! This is impressive. This kid will probably drop kick you. And an OSHA manual explodes. This guy absolutely gets a knowledge hammer. He is wearing a hard hat though. You know, quite frankly, I don't get the allure. I mean, you know, the picture's not that cool. It's definitely not worth the risk. Well, that's a lawsuit. Yes. Yes, that is a lawsuit. hire a lawyer immediately, handing off the planet to the next generation. Like, no comment. Johnny Depp winning his case against Amber Heard colorized circa June 2022. I mean, kind of accurate.
Flip Pirates, it is time for a short intermission to check on our famous birthdays, domination, conquest, progress.
Okay, what the hell? We have dropped thousands of spots. What? What is this? 26,000? Were we at like 5,000 last time? How did we go backwards? I'm the number 5 lawyer now? Amal Clooney, Michael Cohen, Mina Harris? Who's Mina Harris? Denise, a politician, Kamal. Mina Harris is, I do not know how we dropped tens of thousands of places. You know what? I bet famous birthdays flagged us because some people on the subreddit were posting themselves using bots to boost me. I think we got up into the 1,000s at one point. This will not stand. Soldiers, we have a month and 0 days until my birthday. My goal is to be the #1 lawyer on famous birthdays by my birthday. Does it mean anything? No. Will it accomplish anything? No. Is it funny? Not really. Kind of. Is it important? Also, no. Should you do it? Yes. Boost my profile. Fire extinguisher ascends to the heavens. Yeah, that's honestly pretty impressive. What happens if that fire extinguisher falls on somebody and hurts them? Who can you sue? I mean, do you see this guy for banging the fire extinguisher against the ground? Maybe it's a products case, a design defect case. Maybe it's foreseeable that happens. And I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it's just something that's you can't design away. That fire extinguisher was too pure for this earth. I don't think it's a prank is a very good legal defense, but it depends, right, Tom?
But I was just illegally filming.
You were illegally filming?
Yeah.
Illegally filming?
Yeah, like the cinema.
You were illegally filming?
ILLEG.
Illegally?
X.
That means you can't do it. You just admitted that you can't do it. Identified, so what's a good address for you?
That I do not know. I'm not from here.
Where do you live?
Everywhere.
So you're homeless?
Yeah.
This gentleman definitely gets a knowledge hammer. Here's the deal. Sure, if you're doing a prank and you fake admit to a crime, can you potentially get out of it? Well, yeah. I mean, you would have to prove that it was a prank. You're just making your life a whole lot harder. Because here's the deal. What if you can't prove it's a prank? What if for the prank, you went into the theater and you got a shot of yourself in the theater? Well, then how is the court supposed to know it's a prank or it's not a prank? Because then every criminal would literally just say, oh, dude, it was a prank. You can't arrest me. It was a prank. You're making your life hard. You're making your life unnecessarily hard. It's not worth the views. Moving on, because y'all already know the rules.
Rule 1, do not do illegal things. Rule 2, if you are going to do illegal things, do not film yourself doing said illegal things. And rule 3, if you film yourself doing said illegal things, do not post them on social media.
It's all fun and games until it's not. Lawsuit was with justified. Also, best comment I read was, let the record show was,
Your first and last name?
I don't have a last name.
You don't have a last name?
No.
And what's your first name?
I don't have a first name either. I've got a name. My name is Robert. You can call me Robert.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a person. See, you deal here with Admiralty Maritime Jurisdiction, which deals with persons, which I am not.
What are you? Are you human?
I'm a man.
You're human?
I'm a man, yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
You're not a U.S. citizen?
I was not born in Washington, D.C. or any territory of the under federal jurisdiction.
These people are so stupid. Let's see where this goes.
So no, I'm not a U.S.
Were
citizen.
you born in the United States of America and any of the states?
I was born in America. Yes, I'm a state citizen of one of the several states.
There's more than 7.
One of the several?
Which state?
Idaho?
Idaho. Can I see your Idaho state license?
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one?
My person does, but I don't. And I don't wish to create joinder with you.
All right.
I'm gonna go in and speak with the prosecutor. Excuse me.
Camera.
Excuse me. You're blocking my freedom of movement.
I am.
All right. Well, P. Barnes, you just admitted to me that you're violating my rights.
No, I'm not. You can't come in with the camera.
Well, you're violating my rights. And this is also freedom of the press.
From behind you.
You don't have a right to go anywhere you want, anytime, ever. These people are so stupid, it hurts. The logical leaps that they make in their inferences is just, it's ridiculous.
Also freedom of the press. I mean, I don't know what the hell law book you're reading, man, but it doesn't apply to me.
I don't know what law book you're reading. Oh my God.
You leave the camera with your mother outside the courtroom and you can come in.
You are not God. You have no jurisdiction over me.
God's not worried about cameras, sir. I am.
All right. Well, why are you worried about cameras? Because you want to do something
Against the
wrong?
rules.
Because you want to do something wrong? Because if it's against the rules, that means it's because somebody intends on wronging somebody else. Because they're afraid of being held accountable. Well, please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using... Stop, please. I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, you know what? You guys are really overstepping your bounds right now.
Well, that took an interesting turn. Should the police officer have used his taser? Arguably not. I don't know if that guy was a physical threat. Obviously, he was annoying and he was attempting to trespass. Did it justify that use of force? Again, maybe, maybe not. But here's the thing. This is what I would tell this gentleman if he came into my office and wanted to sue for a personal injury. He's a very unlikable plaintiff. This is similar to the expert in the Johnny Depp case. It doesn't matter if you're right, if nobody likes you. And just for the record, when I say doesn't matter if you're right, I'm referring to, you know, his potential personal injury case. I'm not referring to his crazy legal gymnastics about the whole sovereign citizen bullshit. Class action lawsuit? Question mark? Whoa! 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 Okay. You know what am I worried about? All these Reddit videos get demonetized anyway. A class action lawsuit? Actually, probably not. This is more of a, not a mass tort, but a mass action. So look, here's the deal with class action. The purpose of class action is there has to be commonality in the damages and other factors as well. But most importantly, commonality in the damages. Here, all these people were injured, but the level of severity of injury is going to drastic differently. There are some people who are just going to get up and walk away. They're not going to be injured. And there are some people who are going to be severely injured or could be severely injured. So each person would likely have an individual case, but maybe if enough people filed suit, there would be some sort of joinder, maybe like a joint discovery or something like that. I'm geeking out over law stuff. Y'all don't need to know that. It's just technically not a class action, or probably wouldn't be a class action. Just, you know, it's a nerd explanation. I'm sorry. Just, it's boring nerd stuff. Probably not a class action. Looks like Tom has some steep competition.
Now, were you experiencing any back pain before you were hit with the red shell? Okay, well, then I can't help you.
That's actually a bad / irrelevant question. If you experienced back pain before you were injured, that doesn't necessarily mean you also don't have a new injury, or it doesn't mean you didn't aggravate your pre-existing injury more. It just depends. It doesn't mean you necessarily can't help somebody. Come on, Waluigi.
You haven't talked to anyone, right? Wait until I get there. Luigi got arrested for public urination. Jesus Christ. Again.
Can you provide me with a description of the guy who threw the banana peel at you? Okay, he's 6'1", red tie, and what was the last one? He's a big monkey. Can someone get Donkey Kong on the phone, please?
I got it.
Hey, DK, listen, I got a shy guy on the other line. Says you threw a banana peel at him. Let me ask you a question. Do you know what the phrase on probation means?
Yoshi.
Well, that's a conflict of interest. If you represent Donkey Kong and Shy Guy calls you and has an injury case against Donkey Kong, he might be breaking some ethical rules. He might be breaking some ethical rules. It's, you know, I honestly, I'd probably expect that from Waluigi and Wario.
Your defense can't just be all Koopa Troopers are bad drivers. I know you're right, but it's inappropriate. You can't say that anymore.
All right, Bowser, we look forward to working with you. Just a heads up, we're not going to be in the office next Friday. Baby Peach is doing a destination quinceañera.
Yeah, it's at Moo Moo Meadows. Sweetheart, you mind making a couple copies of this for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'll tell them the same thing I'm telling Morgan and Morgan. Coming for that #1 spot. #1 law firm in the country, guaranteed. They're not gonna stop me. Morgan's not gonna stop me. Coming for that top spot, baby. I have a blimp. That's it for today's video. Bye.
He's a catastrophic injury attorney who accidentally became a YouTuber. Attorney Talk.